Chase Tree and Tractor Service with 25 years of experience in tree removal. Serving the Midcoast of Maine, licensed and insured Maine arborist. Whether it's a pesky blowdown or a hard-to-get tree that needs removing. When you need an experienced professional, Jake Chase is the man for the job. Call 207-242-8961 or email him at chasetreeandtractorservice.jc@gmail.com.
LCTV is your nonprofit community media station. Please donate at lctv.org to keep us strong. Thank you.
One, two, three, four. Well, I've been holding in since the clock came Monday morning. From the end of the week, I'm bound to blow. Breeze walking to the honky-tonk like a pack of wolves now. Order up around the stripes and it's away we go.
Hello everyone, it's Wuzzup time. I'm Larry Sidelinger. He is the mayor of the mills, Bobby Whear. We got TV Toby here on the floor. We're just kind of laying around.
How'd you like Arizona, Larry?
Arizona was gorgeous. It was summer days. It was low 80s almost every day.
No rain.
No rain. Well, it had rain the first day, but outside of that, it was gorgeous, Bobby.
Yeah,
it was gorgeous. Too many people for me, though.
Yeah.
Too many people. Too many people on the airplane.
Yeah.
Too many people in the airport. Too many people in general. But we're back.
I don't know who's got it better.
We've been like a month we've been away, Bobby.
I don't know who's got it better, cattle or humans. You know, cattle, it's like herding cattle onto these airplanes.
It's just, I felt just like a beef critter going on an airplane, and
Where'd you go, Boston, Phoenix?
No, we went Portland, Newark, and Newark to Phoenix. And a 3-hour layover in Newark. You haven't lived in Newark Airport for a couple hours. Just sit there. Oh my God.
It's an education sitting
I
there.
might not get across the Wiscasset Bridge again the rest of the summer. It's going to have to take something really.
I remember when I first moved here, and on the old Backstreet Landing, I'm tending bar, and two guys are sitting there having a beer, and one goes, "Are you kidding me? This guy hasn't been across the bridge in 20 years." So I figured it was the Piscataway River Bridge.
No, Wiscasset.
Wiscasset Bridge.
So how was the Caribbean?
Good. It was really good.
Did you try out that new bathing suit your wife made you buy?
Yeah, that thing. The beauty, I didn't realize, it dries in 15 minutes.
Well, it's 90 degrees down there, the wind blowing.
No, we're going back. We've already made a commitment. We're going back.
You're going to go longer next time?
3 weeks.
3 weeks.
So we found a beach that we said to each other, "There's no way we can do better than this." And I found a place on the beach.
To rent?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
On the beach.
A house?
It's a duplex.
Okay.
I got the bottom floor.
Okay.
So 2 bedrooms, and
Now, what island were you on?
We're on the island of Bequia in the Grenadines. And so anyway, Dr. Seibel told me about the Grenadines 34 years ago. He used to go down there sailing, and he would bring eye drops, and he would treat the kids. He became like a hero down there.
Oh, for God's sake.
And so anyway, he told me about Bequia.
So I have I should know this, but I don't because I'm a kind of a history buff. Where is the Grenadines?
The Grenadines I guess it's the West Indies, but it's north of Venezuela. It's down there. I mean,
It's in the Caribbean.
yeah, it's way down there.
How long did you fly there?
Well, we had a whole day. So you go from.
Well, anywhere you go is almost a whole day outside
speaking of
Florida.
Newark, I use Newark Airport because we visited Sherry's sister, but we went Newark, Miami, St. Vincent.
Okay.
St. Vincent's the capital of the Grenadines.
Okay.
Then we rent a car, then we drive it onto a ferry, and the ferry brings us to Bequia. But
you've never been there before.
oh yeah.
Oh, you had?
37 years ago.
Oh, no kidding.
No airport, no ferry boat. We went on a cargo ship. Sherry was sitting on a pile of bananas while we went there, originally. 37 years ago.
So this is like an old honeymoon.
Yeah, that boat is now a tourist attraction.
No kidding.
Yeah. So
And the weather was great.
unbelievable. So
There you have it, folks.
Yeah.
Probably much more exotic than Phoenix was. South Mountain in Phoenix.
Yeah. No, I've been to Phoenix. I've been to Mesa. I've been to.
I say we had some great barbecue though.
Oh, yeah?
Oh man, I pigged out.
Yeah.
I probably put on another 5 pounds.
Yeah.
So we got to get back into this. And Mike, we want to thank can't forget to thank these guys. Sally Farrell from the Y
Correct.
sat in for the 3 weeks you were gone,
Yeah.
and then Mike Hall sat in.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
it's been like 5 weeks. I
Yeah.
feel like my right arm, my left arm is not working right about it.
So Mike did a great job. Mike, I tell you,
He was into it, huh?
The trouble with Mike is you never get to the paper, just like we're doing right now.
That's, well, we probably have more up to date stuff or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
But the 2 things in this paper is disturbing, Bobby, to me.
Yeah.
The biggest
I know
one.
Larry's very upset about one of them.
Oh, the biggest one is who's going to plow the snow.
And the more I think about it, the more upset I get about it.
Yeah. Oh, who is the town of Damascus going to get to plow the snow?
Yeah.
The way the Hager team did.
Yeah.
I mean, they just were phenomenal.
Yeah.
It was expensive, but they're all expensive, Bob.
Right.
I mean,
Well, it's the way the town's set up. It's very labor intensive.
Very
You got
labor
those
intensive.
bump outs on Main Street. You can't plow those.
Very,
You
very.
got to shovel the snow out in the middle of the road, or
Yeah.
use that little bobcat they got.
yeah. And they attack snow. And it takes 8 or 10, 6 or 8 guys with shovels to shovel those sidewalks, get them all salted, the back part, and it's all done by 6 o'clock in the morning.
Good luck to the town, I tell you. I don't know.
Well, I'd like to know
we're
who
trying
they
to get to the bottom of it. We got a few ideas.
We've
but
got a few ideas, but we're going to have to do some research on that. And breaking up the school system. How's that going to work? South Bristol says they don't want any part of it.
Yep.
I'm not sure Nobro wants any
Well,
part
you're
of it.
never going to see South Bristol break away anyway. They've got luckily they got the resources and the wherewithal to stay independent. They'll always be independent.
Yeah, and I got, for the folks at home something, we got a call the other day from some folks in Booth Bay that want us to come down there and talk to their superintendent of schools and talk about, because they had an $80 million referendum go before the voters. That got shot down, but the school still needs a lot of repairs.
Right.
So do you put $30 or $40 million into an old building and still have an old building? Or do you tear it all down and build a brand new one for $80 million? Because in 5 years from now, it's going to be $100 million.
Well, the school down there needed work before they had a flood.
Before they had a flood. So, yeah,
right.
so we'll keep you up to date on that. But so, do you know anything about this AF 93 restructure?
Well, they want to be tied in with other school systems. It's about purchasing and it's about
Economies of scale is what they're trying to get
correct.
to.
Absolutely.
But I think, it sounds like some of the schools would rather just local control is important for the local people.
I think so.
That's the utmost important is
Well, they tried
have
to-
some saying what your kids are learning.
They
in school.
proposed that in Noblesboro. Noblesboro said, forget it. We use that school. That school. These schools are parts of the town.
They are. And Noblesboro's looking at a $5 million school budget.
Correct.
How many kids do they educate up there for $5 million? Makes you wonder, doesn't
A
it?
couple hundred. I mean,
I don't know.
then you got Bristol. Bristol, they're building a $6.5 million
They're putting an addition on down there. Yeah.
And they're going to want to have somebody else call the shots? I don't think so.
I don't think that's going to happen either. Yeah.
So anyway, how about this farmers market? They got a online farmers market that comes out of Blue Hill. You order your products, and then they're going to bring the products that got ordered. I guess not everybody is involved is online with it, but I know Derek DeGear of Hootenanny, they're on it. And then there's a company called Cozy Cove Microblumery.
Say that 3 times
Yeah,
fast.
I'm only going to say it once. But Cozy Cove Microblumery, there's a gal by the name of Ellie Young, and she's involved. And so there'll be a pickup at different locations. One of them will be Damascus. There'll be a pickup at that little side deck, Infernals there. And so that was new news. But how about this rock star sailor, this girl?
Boy, she's 100 pounds, 5 feet tall, 100 pounds.
There was a film on the Portland News of her getting thrown across the...
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I saw that.
Wave hit the side of the boat, threw her across the cabin of the boat like a feather.
Yeah.
She smashed herself against the wall, broke a couple ribs, and finished. She finished sailing.
Yeah. And how about this
She came in
robotics?
second, but she was the first woman.
First woman, yeah. And how about the robotics team? I think we need to get a show about these kids. Get these kids on TV
Yeah.
and have them show us what their robots do.
Well, you could film. They're going to the States.
Yeah.
They're going to the state finals.
Yeah.
And no, they won the States. They're going to the World
They're going to the
Championship.
World's Final. They won the States. They're
Yeah.
going to the World's Final.
Well, LCTV will have to pack up and go to
Yeah.
Taiwan or something. So, anyway,
Yeah.
that's about it.
have to-
Patsy Dufresne, she is a knitter, rock star knitter. She's knitted, how many, what is it, a couple hundred sweaters. She's given them all away to friends and family. 160 sweaters.
Yep. Boy, that's quite a picture looking across Damascus like that. How many times have we seen that, Bobby?
Boy.
Right from the old Bunker Hill Church there.
And you know, the beauty, people don't realize, the beauty, that view is protected forever.
Yeah?
Yeah, they raised, the ladies all got together, raised the money, protected that view,
Yeah.
and I think, yeah,
Yeah.
pretty special.
Well, that's the front page, folks. It only took us 10 minutes to do that one, Bobby. Was you downtown this past weekend, see the flooding?
Yeah, I went down, took a peek. It was, to me, it was just as bad as the other one.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know if it did as much damage, but it's still, that's
I mean,
three floods.
What are we gonna do, Larry? I mean, it's got to be seawall.
I don't
It's the
know.
only thing that's gonna work.
I don't
You know,
know.
as much as it's going to take away from the ambiance of the back parking lot, but I don't know.
It doesn't need to be 5 feet tall, Bobby.
Yeah. I
You
don't
know, 2.5, 3 feet.
Yeah. You know, I know all these towns like down around Higgins Beach and Saco and all that, they bring in like piles and piles of sand, which washes right away.
Washes right away, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
So the Damascus, they got the special town meeting for the TIF amendments, tax.
That was last night. No,
Yeah.
that was last week.
Wednesday, March 16th, last night.
I'm looking at it says March 6th, doesn't it?
March 6th, you're right. So,
Did you go to the eye doctor the other day?
yeah, I did yesterday. Yep. So, anyway,
Yeah.
funny. So what's this Julie Jones? I'm reading this article on Julie Jones, and all I can see is how does the heck is there enough hours in the day to do what this girl wants to do?
She's pretty ambitious, isn't
Yeah,
she?
she is she's got a 16 and under Maine Junior Volleyball Club in Saco. So she gets done. She works up here at Wiscasset Christian Academy. She coached there, and then she drives down to Saco to coach the National Maine Juniors Volleyball Club. So she's a devoted women's volleyball coach.
She is passionate about it.
First National Bank generously is giving to the
Bell Tower.
The Bell Tower.
$5,000, huh?
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah, good for them.
Yeah. We'll get
Good for
that
them.
bell working. And then they
Yeah.
got to fix the bell in Pemaquid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, they have experience anyway.
Yep.
Yeah. The
West-
Albee Farm fresh produce stand.
Westport Island is they got a assessing issue. They proposed a way to assess the town, and the select board is not really in agreement with what's going on. They want to tweak it a little bit. Noblesboro is going to be reassessing the town this year.
Yeah.
First time in.
They always tell you your taxes are not going to go up, but they always do.
Yeah.
You know, they always do. Yeah, young lady over there, Liviana Wallace, she was in the Portland Museum of Art during Youth Month.
Yes.
Good for her. She's got a piece of artwork in the Portland Museum. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, the Troop 213 Boy Scouts, they're working with Booth Bay Vets over there. They take
little-
trailers,
yeah, trailers,
and they make dignified housing for veterans.
It's a pretty cool thing for those kids to get involved in.
That's good.
Yeah, yeah.
Get them out of the house, right, Larry?
That's right. That's right.
our
Get them away from
theme.
those computers.
That's funny. I don't know if you caught the show, and Mike and I were doing the show. We got talking about, I said to Mike, Mike, I can hear your mother right now. If you don't come in the house, you're going to have to go to your room, right? Now they say, if you don't come out of your room, I'm going to make you go outside.
That's right. It's crazy. Yeah, yeah.
So Waldoboro got an interesting situation over there. The new housing development Volunteers of America is doing over there for the senior housing.
The old 80-grade school.
They got some water problems.
They're going to put a 14,000-gallon cistern underground.
On town land.
On town land.
Yeah, but that is to hold water in case there's a fire.
Right.
Right?
Yeah.
So I guess the hydrants can't keep up with it.
Right.
So,
14,000 gallon. I mean, you stop and think of a trailer truck is 10,000 gallon.
yeah.
So it's half again as big as a trailer, as a tanker truck. Yeah.
Will Dow and his crew over at Dow Furniture, they gave a generous donation to Community Energy Fund. I'll tell you what, you know, you always read about it, but you forget the fund. The Community Energy Fund has supported more than 4,400 families.
And
right?
every dime raised goes, there's no administrative fees or costs or anything.
Right, so it's, and the funds that they've helped families with is in excess of $2 million.
Yeah.
So if a family needs heating assistance, they call the town office. The town office, they might direct them there, they might direct them somewhere else. But anyway, how about this Waldeboro gal, Becky Libby?
Yeah, I read her story. She's kind of interesting story.
Yeah. So anyway, she's got some deformities, but she's overcome them, and she's a home health aide. She plays the guitar, but she's a jack of all trades.
Jack of all trades. Yeah. They got some more stuff going on there.
No.
Mining and blasting up to Alna, which we will be filming the Alna town meeting next Saturday.
Of course you will.
Yeah.
You wear referees.
No, I'm not going to wear my referee's jersey.
Yeah.
No.
Well, according to the article, the bylaws that they're trying to set up, basically, it's going to put Crooker out of business. You know, Tom Sturgeon, the president and CEO of Crooker, said, if you pass this law, we will have to go out of business. And it's interesting, you know, they're putting in that electric transmission line. He's saying all the gravel from Crooker's, he's basically saying they've drained them of gravel. So they have no choice. They have to blast for more gravel. So, and that transmission line is just starting to be built.
Yeah.
So anyway, they're going to need that. They're going to need that supply, but Newcastle's. They're going to spend some money, $656,000 for a fire truck.
You wait. There'll be some talk about that one too.
Yeah.
Remember the hoorah a few years ago about the fire department, the fire guys in the town.
Right. Well, they got that settled. Now they're going to have to. There'll be a big brouhaha about the fire truck.
Yeah.
I'm sure. $656,000. I mean,
that's a lot of money. But you can't. I mean, what are you going to do? That's what they cost.
Yeah, and the town is going to have to pay $556,000.
Oh yeah.
They're only getting $100,000 covered by grants or federal funding.
Yeah. Well, I mean, the fire department, they act as an independent arm of the town, but they are still part of the town, and they need equipment.
Whitefield voters, they don't know how to. You know, I see these towns. Why do they have so much problem spending money? They spend money. You know what they do? They spend money when they don't have it.
Well,
but then when they have it, they don't know what to do.
But this is federal money. See, they have to answer to the feds.
Yeah, right.
You know, even though they have to answer the townspeople, it's a whole lot different story.
The
feds can give and take.
I was talking to somebody yesterday. Let's go with a little state news. The state of Maine has $390 million.
From that.
There's 16 counties in Maine, okay? Give each county $5 million. That's only $80 million of it used up. $5 million in each county, homelessness, substance use disorder, right?
Oh, yeah.
Mental health, right? Oh my, I mean, $5 million. Give me $5 million. I'll put a dent in that problem.
Yeah. I mean, 16 counties, $20 million per county. That would go a long way, wouldn't it?
Yes, it would.
Gee, Lincoln Academy kids did well in the math, in the Central Maine Math League too, didn't they? Huh?
March 15th, you got a Waldeboro Soup Supper, SUPPAH, Soup Supper. And that's going to be over at the Charles Lilly Post 149, which is on Jefferson Street in Waldeboro.
It sure is.
Yep.
You know, we got St. Patrick's Day coming up.
Yeah.
Sunday, you got your corned beef already?
No, I'm gonna have corned beef on Saturday because I'm busy. I got my buddy Adam Ezra's gonna play up at the
Sunday. So
Mason.
what are you gonna do? Corned beef and carrots, the whole 9 yards?
Oh yeah. So anyway, that's a lot of work.
Corned beef and cabbage.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It is. And
But
you
it's
need
good.
big pans.
Yeah, oh yeah, but it's good though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you
it's
ever
good.
seen? If you go to like some of these famous Jewish delis and
Oh,
down in New York, they have these vats, like the size of the vats that they make beer in.
Yeah.
And they put like 20 corned beefs in there with onions and stuff, and they cook them. Boy, I tell you.
Yeah. Yeah. A long time ago, I was trucking. I was out in Chicago on St. Patrick's Day one day, and I just had delivered, and it was on like a side street there, and I looked, and there was a big, like a sandwich board out there.
Yeah.
Corned beef and cabbage, St. Patty's Day special. Corned beef and cabbage. So it was $5. It was
Yep.
30 years ago. So I said, well, hell, I was lunch. I was going to go in and have some. So I goes in and sits down at the bar, the old diner. And this woman, I said, I'm going to do that corned beef and cabbage special. She brings out this platter, rounded right up with food, $5. I was like, I couldn't even begin to eat half of it, Bobby. It was lunchtime. I had to go have a nap.
Did you happen to see the river green?
No.
They put dye in the river in Chicago.
Oh yeah, in Chicago,
Yeah,
yeah. I've
yeah.
never seen that, but I've seen it on TV. But.
You got a chainsaw safety course. This chainsaw safety course is very, very well. I mean, they've been doing it a few years.
They
It's
have.
very well
Yeah.
attended. But
Yeah.
it's going to be coming up. They got registrations coming up for the new one, which is going to be at Sunday, April 14th. Got a couple of great concerts coming. You got the Nitty Gritty Dirt Band founder, John McEwen. He's bringing the Nitty Gritty band he has now, and so anyway, he's coming to Booth Bay Opera House. Did you see the segments that Don Carrigan did on the Johnson Hall?
Yes. What fantastic, huh?
I called Johnson Hall.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I wanted to know if this was true. The lower level seats 200, and the upper level seats 200.
200, yeah, it's 400
Yeah.
seats.
So anyway, and
I didn't realize they'd been so many years rebuilding it.
Yeah, they got Lyle Lovett coming. They got Robert Craig coming, right? And sounds great. It looks great. I know a lot of people from Alna like to go over to that Johnson Hall. So anyway, how about the Novo Central School? They had it's called staff from Granite Coast Orthodontics came over, and they gave the students some dental hygiene classes.
Yeah, they did.
Right?
They did.
It's pretty good. Dental hygiene. I mean, nobody taught me how to brush my teeth.
Oh hell no.
No.
Letters to the editor. Politics has started.
Oh yeah.
There's a few of them in there.
Yep.
Yeah.
Calvin's got his postcards. These postcards he's got. He's got some St. Patrick's Day postcards, and we got a Master at Arms, 3rd Class Howard Carter from Booth Bay Harbor. He's nice picture of him. He was deployed overseas.
Yeah, he's on the Ronald Reagan.
Yep. And so anyway, they got over at my buddy's place, Wanderwood, Noble Road. They got a shiitake log inoculation workshop, and what you do is you go over there. Aaron Donahue and David Andrews and their farmers at Tiny Acres Farm in Montville. You go there and they teach you how to plant. You take oak logs and you drill holes and you put plugs in. And they teach you how to do that. And then you put that in
I didn't
your
know that shiitakes grew off oak logs.
Yeah.
I did not know that.
Yeah.
There's a lot in this world I don't know. But
Yeah, well,
I did not know about
Yeah,
those.
well, you should ask me because
Because you do know it
Yeah,
all.
I did a whole log pile full of shiitake mushrooms. I had so many.
Did you grow your own?
Yeah, I gave them away. I couldn't keep up with it.
Oh shoot. Yeah.
Senator Cameron Rennie.
Yeah. See, the politics has started.
Yep. See, March 23rd, she's got a meet and greet. It's going to be going on at the Bug Tussle Annex. You know where that is?
I do know where that is.
Yeah, that's in a building, kind of a modern building.
Yeah.
That's at 251 Jefferson Street.
Yeah.
And 10 a.m. to noon, you can go. I should go and talk to her about $5 million per county.
I would.
I think that's a good.
Yeah, that's a good thing to talk to her
Yeah.
about.
Actually,
I'd up it to the whole 20.
Actually, I met Cameron by accident, just by happenstance, at the back bar at Bread and the Bone, and her and I had quite a nice discussion.
A nice gal.
Yeah.
She's a smart gal.
Yep.
I see they're going to give them some raises over there to the administration in RSU. 40, that would be the Madomic Valley school thing.
So they handpicked 39 students, head of the school, Jeff Burrows, and he congratulated 39 students and their characters, students' academic character. So not only they get good grades, but they're very nice people.
So the Waldeboro Historical Society, I'm thinking that's some kind of a grater, like cheese grater or something like that, an old-fashioned one.
Yep, I'll go with that.
Or a soap grater or something.
How about don't forget potatoes?
It could be a potato too.
Yeah.
So Billy, I know you're listening, so just send me my, what do I get here? A 250th anniversary tote bag and a coffee cup.
So this student from Whitefield, Jeff Bellier, B-E-Y-E-A.
Bellier.
He did some traveling. He's at the University of Alaska at Fairbanks, and he's on the chancellor's list. Is that above the dean's list?
I guess so.
Yeah. So anyway.
I guess so. We gotta move along here, Bobby. We're almost out of time, and we haven't even got to the sports page.
Yeah.
We talked about the $5 million that schools are going to vote on up to Noblesboro.
We've got a new candidate throwing his hat in the ring for the Dresden Select Board. His name is Jeffrey C. Bickford.
Yeah.
3-year term. He's trying to get a 3-year term.
I didn't know anybody in the obituary column this week. That's the first time all winter, I think. I'm glad of that.
Well, anyway, Nature Walk at Rutherford Island Library, Heather Hardy. Heather Hardy, very talented musician. She's going to be taking people at the Tracy Shore Preserve, which is a gorgeous place, folks. Saturday, March 16th, this Saturday. And you can go on a 2-hour walk with her. And you meet at Tracy Shores at 10 a.m. And
up at Somerville, they didn't have their mail for 11 days because of mud season. And they're all complaining about it. Why don't you complain? Everything comes to the mail of bills anyway.
Yeah, I saw that. They have to move.
Junk mail and bills.
They're telling them to move their mailbox 2 miles. I mean, what are you talking about? If you got to move your mailbox 2 miles, forget the mail.
Yeah.
Forget it.
One woman had to go 20 miles round trip to get her mail. Might as well just go down to the post office.
They're saying that the Postal Service does not supply adequate vehicles to deliver mail in a rural town.
Probably true. LA Boosters coming up this week. We got to get fun. We've got a minute left here, Bobby.
Yeah. Well, Noblesboro voters, they got
$5 million they got to vote on.
This Saturday, I know my friend Ree Butler is she's pushing to have that passed, but boy, that's going to be a tough one to get by the residents.
Sure, big news down the Walwart Golf Course. Chris Lincoln's taking that over there.
Yeah. Huh? Is he just the pro? Is he the pro?
He's going to be the golf pro down there, yeah.
Okay.
Well, I don't know if he's the pro. No, he's going to run the pro shop.
Right.
I don't know if he's the pro. No, I don't think he is. Folks, we're just about done. There's a lot here that we haven't got to, but we had a lot of catching up to do this week. And TV Toby, he had a whole week, he was on mission without Dad. Bobby, it's been good seeing you back. Yep. Welcome back.
Back in the saddle.
Back in the saddle. We'll be here next week, folks. We got Haven behind the camera. He's the mayor of the Mills, Bobby Whear. I'm Larry Sidelinger. TV Toby. We say goodbye. We'll see you next time, folks. You talk a lot. Yes, you talk a lot. Chase Tree and Tractor Service with 25 years of experience in tree removal. Serving the Midcoast of Maine, licensed and insured Maine arborist. Whether it's a pesky blowdown or a hard-to-get tree that needs removal. When you need an experienced professional, Jake Chase is the man for the job. Call 207-242-8961 or email him at chasetreeandtractorservice.jc@gmail.com.